It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracey and Noelle.
This episode is brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a little vacay every day, not just once a year. Get on Tropic Time with bright and refreshing smoothies, Tropic Bowls, wraps, and flatbreads from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Hello, and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 341. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hello, we are the self-tanning queens.
We are so self-tanned, not regular tan, selfed.
Only
it's the self-service tan. We're here to talk about the next chapter or new chapter. There's no way to know. Season 2, episode 2.
Do you like it? It's better than Family Reunion.
It is so much better than Family Reunion.
Yeah, it's way better. I actually watch it and I'm not bored.
Stuff happened.
That's why.
Yeah, stuff happened.
I'm still waiting for Brianna and Roxanne. It's like, can we get going here? Yeah.
I love it.
Also, I just want you to know, earlier today,
what happened?
I was on Twitter, just twittering around. I saw, I'll tell you right now what it said. I saw Brianna was like, I'm watching tonight's episode. Like, she was watching it early. And she goes, I know I'll probably get dragged or get a phone call, but after watching a certain scene, I don't support talking down on your kids or calling them names. Do better. And then someone was like, who? And she goes, Amber.
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
Good
for her for saying something about it. Because it's like, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this. And it was like, oh, this is out of pocket.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad. How many tears did you cry? Because I cried 1,000.
What part did you find the saddest?
Every part. You know me. I love to cry at night.
Okay. I didn't cry through all of this. I will tell you this.
You didn't cry one tear?
No. So I didn't cry where people I think would normally
cry.
Well,
as we go through this, I'm gonna show you all the parts I cried at.
I cried at one part.
Okay. We're going to jump in the pool, but before we dive all the way in, I just want to let you guys know that on Patreon, we have something very special going on right now. We have our interview with Farrah Abraham up. What a gift.
What a ride.
What a ride. What a gift. So go check that out. Also, I'm going to list some things that are on Patreon. My favorite podcast, Recycled with Noelle and Michael, Real Housewives of New Jersey season 2, and many, many amazing movies. Okay. Next. And also Mob Wives is coming up. So Pumped, Vanderpump Rules podcast, Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast, 90 Day Fiance, The Single Life, all of the stuff. I mean, I can't even list anymore. BS, our favorite podcast. What else is on there?
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
We are going to be alternating Vanderpump Rules and Unexpected right now.
And Unexpected, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we're done with the season of Unexpected, of the season of Vanderpump Rules, maybe we can breathe for a minute.
Yeah.
So right now we're covering Unexpected.
Oh my God. Unexpected Trash Talk. Unexpected this year is wild.
Yeah, this year is crazy. Also, Unexpected took 19 years to come back.
I know.
Like these kids are toddlers already. Right. It's crazy.
Grown. It's amazing. All right. So go there, patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's right down there in the show notes. If you're listening to us on audio and you want to watch us on video, go over to YouTube, Trash Talk Podcast, and let's jump in the pool.
Let's do it.
All right. So they're having a fake Zoom and Amber is late.
Okay, so that's supposed to be the theme of the episode. Well, last week they told us how late Amber is to everything too.
Yeah, I like how they show the little times on the bottom.
Yeah,
all right, so she banged that girl. It's a one night stand at the
wedding. She was like, well, it's a one night stand because she has a boyfriend.
Right.
That's why.
Cheyenne,
has a terrible connection.
Oh God, I know. Cheyenne sends Mackenzie, her new best friend. She's like, I just smacked the link.
Yeah, just so you guys know. So it's not talking shit about her.
We meet Amber's new boyfriend, Gary. She's like, we're officially a couple. And he's like, wait, what did you just say about that girl?
But she's like, I live here already.
Yeah.
I bet he lives with her already.
It's like, shut up. Okay. And now we're going to jump into
when Cheyenne finds out his name is Gary, it tickles her. She scream laughs. And that made me laugh. I love this bob on her.
So cute.
I want her to have the bob forever. Same. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Amber, Gary.
We're coming in hot.
Leah is 15 years old. And Gary's like, hey, for her birthday, we're going to have dinner at 3:15. First of all, wow, that's lunch. Second of all.
Right.
Amber's like, yeah, of course I would come. And he's like,
So that's the thing. He's like, I didn't know if you'd want to join us. And she's looks at the phone. She's like, why wouldn't I? Of course I want to come.
And it's like, oh, here's a montage of all the birthdays you didn't show up to.
Right. And it's also, this is very early in the day for you, Amber.
Yeah. We don't know if you can make decisions.
Yeah. I don't know if you could be up that early.
All right. So they go to Mateo's.
We have a Mateo's.
We go to Mateo's too.
The waiter put his foot on the table last time.
Okay. So oh my God. She's late.
It's like, you can't even be on time for your daughter's birthday.
Okay. So
yeah.
They are like, is she taking Uber? Is she driving?
Right.
30 minutes after they got to the restaurant, she leaves. And then 4 p.m., she's 15 minutes away. She was 1 full hour late.
But she doesn't think she was late at all.
Is there?
She didn't think she was late.
Right.
First of all, Gary calls her.
And is like, we're starving.
And she's like, and he's like, you're late. She's like, I'm not late.
I mean, it's just a fact. It's not an
right.
opinion.
Well, that's the thing. It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm. It's a time thing. It's a math thing.
Right. You're just late. Right. It's a time thing. I know we say time isn't real, but when it comes to lunch,
time is very real. When it comes to spinach ravioli, time is real.
Yeah, really.
All right. So Leah's going to be taking her permit test.
It's so cute.
Christina orders a chicken cutlet parmesan.
I love that.
And then she orders for her daughter, Amber.
Spinach ravioli with marinara sauce. I want to tell you that Michael just messaged me and he goes, is it really true that Amber asked Christina to adopt her? And I'm like, no.
Don't listen to Tracey.
I love him.
Oh God. I definitely start rumors.
That was so funny. But it's like, no, honey.
Okay, so she comes in. She does not get Leah a gift. There's no gift in her hand.
Right. So that's why I'm like, where? You didn't even come in with a gift. You didn't even come in with a gift.
Not a balloon, not a flower, not a gift, not a card.
Not a card. I mean, listen, she got her some lame ass, Hallmark ass candle last time it was her birthday. Oh God,
that was terrifying.
Right. So it's like, don't even give me anything.
Okay, well.
I want the spinach ravioli though. I would try
Me too. No marinara sauce. I want to peel them apart with my hands.
Or like, just like,
butter.
That's what I mean. Butter, garlic and oil.
No,
something that isn't red sauce.
Noelle.
Yeah.
She has on all the makeup.
Uh-huh.
And she is high as a kite.
She is. She's not sober. She's just not.
She's just not.
This is a fact. I have said it before. I've said it again. The only person in this world who has ever fooled me has been Roxanne. I am a bloodhound when it comes to drugs. She is just on drugs, whether they be prescription or not. She's abusing something.
Yes. She has like hickeys on her face.
Also, I saw not this episode, the last episode, I meant to bring it up when she was talking into the camera. Her pupils were like olives. Like it was crazy. Like they were huge.
Interesting. Well, in her defense.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, no, they would be small if the lights were on.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I can't explain that. So she's very mad because Leah doesn't want to look at a picture of her new boyfriend. She's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't really care. She's like, what do you want, a third kid? And she's like, yeah, I actually do. She's like, great.
Okay, Tracey, I don't know why that shocked me so much. Third kid. A third kid? You don't have one.
That's why she can have another one. Honestly, this is the best case scenario.
That's
for
so crazy. And
kids.
let me tell you something. New Gary is retired if he thinks that's a good idea.
Yes, I agree. So it's 6 p.m.
It's 6 p.m. I can't believe it. How long does it take you guys to eat spinach ravioli?
Well, they're trying to make a thing of it.
Also, Leah was eating fried ravioli.
And Amber is eating a vat of vanilla ice cream.
Oh, well, see, that I didn't notice.
She was eating the kitchen
Gary
sink of vanilla ice
Jan's.
cream.
Oh, that's so funny.
Okay, so she's arguing with Gary, and he goes, quote, I'm eating a cannoli and you're making a big old deal.
Also, she called Leah a dick.
Yeah, she's like, why are you being a dick?
I like that she's
Leah, couldn't take that.
No. And then she's like, you're 15 years old. Like, this is the age you're going to need me now. Basically.
Yeah, she's like, you're going to need me. Wait, can I?
Yeah, do it.
You're going to need me so much. You're going to get so crazy now.
Yeah, so crazy.
She's like, all right, I think that you need to go to treatment.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Right.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen. Seriously.
But Gary's been so mad about the time she showed up this whole time. So Gary is like, what's the time? Anyway, he asked what time it is. And Amber, of course, gets so mad, blah, blah,
So
blah.
mad.
What are you in thing for?
She's like, who cares? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he's like, I don't know. She has school. She has to do her homework.
The problem is that she set the mood by being so late.
Yes.
Yeah. Gary couldn't bounce back.
Right. I know, but why didn't Christina do something?
I guess because she felt like, is Amber going to be rude to me? Because Amber just called her daughter a dick.
I know, but I feel like she's a little more scared of Christina. I don't know.
I don't know, man. What is going to happen when Leah is like, I want Christina to adopt me? What is Amber going to do?
Who cares?
Her
Who
head
cares?
is. Oh, but the thing is, does she have to sign off on it?
Yeah, because she doesn't not have any kind of,
right.
Gary, she calls Gary an asshole. Amber said she was right on time, and then she calls Gary a trash bag. And Leah is crying. Yeah. And Amber is like, listen, I have a new boyfriend.
Here's the thing, watching this episode, there was so many things that resonated with me, and just like growing up, and I just feel like I have fully been Leah in this situation. Now, not between my parents. This is between my father and his sisters, or my father and his mother.
Or
this
your,
is
your grandmother or something like that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. This is where everybody's arguing, everybody's screaming. My aunt now has a bloody lip. My other aunt has a knife out on my dad. It's like, and this is true life. Things that happened in my hallway. My grandmother stepped between my dad and my aunt. My grandmother got a bloody nose. That crazy shit. And it's like, and all you want is it to stop. And this poor kid is just like, please, I don't want to talk to any of you. Can you just
It's also my
birthday.
Mom, shut the fuck up. My real mom just ordered you spinach ravioli.
And also, you're not even paying.
You're definitely
my real
not paying.
parents are paying.
Yeah, my parents are paying for all of us. My sister Amber.
Right. And I wonder what the poor little one, what's her name? Emily? I wonder what she thinks about this.
I wonder if Emily is in therapy because of Amber.
That's what I mean. Right. Is she
also, she already has braces.
Oh, I didn't even notice
She's
that.
like a real child.
Yeah, she is a real child.
So crazy. All right.
Yeah.
Amber was having a frosty treat.
She was. I was jealous.
I was pretty jealous too because I wanted a frosty treat. And this episode is brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a getaway every day, not just once a year. Summer mocktail smoothies are here for a limited time at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Mocktail hour on the pool deck is a sip away. Nothing says summer like tropical mocktail smoothie. Fan favorites Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito smoothies are on deck at Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a limited time. Does it get more refreshing than that? Join Tropical Smoothie Cafe for pineapple, mango, and watermelon soiree all summer long. Grab a refreshing Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito mocktail smoothie and meet us poolside. Noelle, some of our favorite flavors are in the summer mocktail smoothies. We have Island Punch smoothie, which is peach, guava, passion fruit, mango, and pineapple.
Okay. I also very much like pineapple in a smoothie, and I feel like it's very underrated, but it's delicious. Kind of underrated. It gives
a little bite.
That's the thing. It gives a little bite. Yes, I like sharp.
Mango Berry Cosmo smoothie, which is mango, strawberries, cranberry, and lime.
I mean, strawberry is the goat. Come on.
So good. Watermelon Mojito smoothie, watermelon, mint, strawberries, and lime.
Tracey, you're speaking my language. This is all my flavors.
Every time I say watermelon mojito smoothie, I want to say watermelon mojito smoothie.
Oh, well, I like mojitos. I like mojitos. I like
mojitos. Mojitos. I like a mojito.
I like mojitos.
Watermelon, mint, strawberry, and lime. Yum. Well, you're on Tropic Time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Let's move on to Max. So I cried during the scene where Leah was crying.
Okay, I did not cry during that, but I just felt really bad for her. I did.
Yes. So now we're on to Mackenzie. She has Australian cattle dogs. They're so cute.
Oh my God, Tracey, I need these dogs.
I know. I got to tell you, it really changed my opinion of her.
Right? It's like, I didn't even know you had dogs.
Oh, I didn't know you were a nice person.
Also, her house looks exactly like Brianna's. Like, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like, are you sure this isn't Brianna's house?
It's cookie cutter. All right. So Cass gets a man cave because he is going to be moving in.
Gannon is huge, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you notice? He's like
an adult.
Tall. Yeah.
He's going to decorate with his Jamaican flag and all his trophies.
The kids were so happy he was moving in, though. And that makes me so happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I cried.
Okay. So the thing is, again, I didn't cry, but I'm watching this and I'm like, he is so kind that he just has the best energy. He's
I know, it's just
person.
She went from Josh, right? So this is what makes me kind of emotional about it, right? She goes from Josh, who I mean, what a struggle that boy is.
Oh God, he's disgusting.
And she really did. She tried to make it work for so many years. For so many years, she made excuses for him. She tried to like, coach him through things. She just really tried. And then she meets this guy and she realizes like, I didn't have to try it all. I didn't have to do that.
She didn't know though. Also part of that was her parents pushing her with Josh too.
Well, I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
She said that her mom was her biggest cheerleader. And it's like, your mom was your biggest husher because your mother made you like your mother tried to force you into staying with a man who was abusive to you.
Yes,
because of
and
God.
Your mother tried to guilt you into it.
Because of God. Yeah. So
I don't know, man.
It was very sad when her mother died. It was very sad. Like I could cry thinking about it right now because we had to watch the whole thing.
Yes.
But like it kind of set her free.
Same.
I know.
Yeah.
Trust me.
That's why I say like every single person on here, I kind of understand. And it's like, I just feel like if anybody needed someone like Cassano, it was Mackenzie.
Yes.
Truly.
All right. So Jaxie got in a bike accident.
Oh my God.
She broke her arm. I think she broke her wrist because that's what it seems like it was shattered. And she lost an adult tooth. She had to get surgery. This is the same surgery my mom had to get on her wrist.
Oh my God. Your mother was like screaming in pain. Yeah, I remember.
It's so bad. And her father has the same tooth missing,
right?
Which is great. Her father and Cassano get along really well.
I love that. And I have to tell you,
shocked.
I wasn't expecting that.
I definitely wasn't.
I thought her dad would give her a real hard time. And I have to tell you, I think if her mother was alive, her parents would react very differently.
I think if her mother was alive, she would have still been with Josh.
No, me too. But like, even if she happened, she wouldn't even put herself in the position to be with Cassano.
No, definitely not. Angie like really held her back.
Yes.
Her dad is so happy he's there.
And he's like, my daughter's been through so much hurt and I don't think she's going to be through that anymore with you. And it's
then I cried. And then I cried. And then I cried. And then I cried.
I did not cry, but I will tell you what really got me in the feels was when Cassano kissed Jaxie on the forehead and then Mackenzie on the forehead.
I could die
it's
right
like,
now.
Oh, that really just got me.
It's just the opposite of Josh because it's like, oh my God, you think about how Josh treated those kids and it's like they even seem like happier now.
Yeah. Like nobody got bit.
Nobody got bit. No one took a shit on the floor.
And here's the thing. Josh only has a relationship with Gannon. He doesn't have a relationship with the other two kids. He doesn't communicate with them now.
It's
it's awful. It's just awful. He is disgusting.
Okay, here's the thing. It's awful and he's disgusting, but like Cassano's
it's also better off. It's better off.
It's like, oh, that's what it feels like to feel loved.
Bronx is
for all of them.
Yeah, I'm so happy he's moving in.
Of course he is. Look at how nice he is to the kids. Look at how he brings like a different energy to all of them. Mackenzie's a nicer person.
Oh, I mean, the growth that she's had from being with him is like night and day. When she was with Josh, I could not stand her.
Yeah, but it's like they raised each other.
Yeah. I know. No, Cassano, he is a gem. I would be like freaking shocked if something bad came out about him.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
same.
I really would.
Here's the other thing. Even if something bad came out of him about him, he did so much good for them that it's like whatever.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
You're like, all right, well, move on.
I feel like
talk to him anymore.
I feel like Jalen was trying to be that for Leah, but it was so phony baloney.
Try.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I think Jalen was so phony baloney, and he was really trying to be like a knight in shining armor. But Cassano isn't trying. He just is a good person.
He just is. He's so nice. Even the way he talks about his ex. Now he has kids or no?
No kids.
Okay, interesting. Because I got to tell you, I feel like he was born to be a dad, and even he's like a soccer coach and everything. It's like,
no kids.
I couldn't think of a better pairing.
Yes,
personality wise, and like their interests and everything. It's like, I mean, they're doing a handstand contest. But find another guy who could do a handstand like that.
He's having fun. Imagine she never laughed with Josh. She never had fun.
I mean, I got to tell you, I never laughed when she was with Josh.
Right.
My life was worse when she was with Josh because she was with Josh.
But then it's like I'm watching this, and then next is Leah, and it just reminds me so much of Jalen and the phony baloney that he was.
Yeah, but Leah's phony baloney too.
Oh, Leah's so full of shit, but also phony baloney. Her lips are stuffed with baloney.
Oh my God, her lips are all
lips are fucking stuffed with baloney.
It looks like she got a lip flip and filler.
What is a lip flip?
A lip flip is when they put Botox that it like relaxes the muscle and it's supposed to make your lip fuller on top and then they fill it.
I hate that so much.
You're telling me.
Why would someone do that?
Noelle, why do people wear an eyelash made of wires?
Okay. The amount of people that I have met lately with these eyebrows,
I know, and
eyelashes,
I have to look away.
It's a lot. It's intense.
Listen, I know I do a lot of things that a lot of people want to look away from.
Yeah.
Such as maybe my color combinations.
Okay.
But not limited to.
You're neon yellow and pink at the same time all the time.
What? No good?
You're a neon queen.
I'm a neon
queen. And
I'm
like, can I just wear neutrals for the rest of my life?
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what would be fun? Neon and leopard.
Okay, I bought a neon like gauze airy shirt the other day. I bought a neon pink one. I bought an orange one, and I bought a mustard color one.
I have all of them, so we can
particularly out of my comfort zone because this is just not for me. Not even just for my tanner. I just don't really do this.
Well, now that you're gonna be self-tanned.
Although I did wear a pink tank top and a denim jacket in your car the other day, and you're like, "What are you, me?"
Yeah, this is what happens.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you love someone, you turn into them.
Listen, I've turned into you enough. I wear leggings every day of my life. I have 100 pairs of leggings now.
I got to tell you, I looked in the mirror at my butt today. I had a little bit of a butt. It was crazy.
See? That's from a lot of
driving.
Walking. It's from walking. Because when you're in the Hamptons, you walk like 20,000 steps. That's what it is.
I do.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah.
Go tomorrow and walk. Yep. I'm gonna walk my way to heaven. Walking on my way to heaven. Oh, what a day! I'm one step closer to the promised land. I'm gonna walk all over God's heaven. Gonna walk all over God's heaven. Everybody's talking about heaven, ain't going there. No, 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 no. When I move around heaven, walking in my brand new shoes, I'll be light as a feather, floating on air with peace and happiness everywhere. Hallelujah.
Okay, number one, I just blacked out. Number two, when we interviewed Farrah, you should have sang this to her. She said she loves Christian music.
No,
you
I know,
actually should have sang to her.
It was just not it wasn't on the tip of my brain.
No, next time. I have to tell you, I blacked out during some of that.
I know. I was looking at you like, Noelle, and you were like, oh.
I blacked out because just for so many reasons. We'll talk about it on BS. But because also I figured we'll do it again. When we do it again, I have so much more to say. Yeah. Because also, you need to feel someone out a little bit first. You need to know what they're comfortable with.
You need to also have a little bit of rapport with someone before you do a podcast.
Absolutely. And then I feel like, which we have now. Yeah. And listen, if you guys don't like it, I don't fucking care.
Oh, I don't care.
I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I don't care.
But because I was thinking about it earlier today. I'm like, she told us that she wakes up to Christian music and Tracey didn't fucking sing.
I know, but I know I told her I liked it though. I wake up to hymns in my head.
I know.
Mm-hmm. And now that it's Pride Month, I wake up to hers. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
That's good, right?
Hymns and hers. Good for you.
Thank you. Speaking of
hers.
Speaking of hers, side note. I just wanted to tell everyone I had such an amazing week. We'll talk about this on BS as well. Mm-hmm. But I went out with my friend Patrick because he has a new book out and he was in New York promoting his book.
The Laundry Guy.
Yeah, you guys might remember his show on Discovery Plus called The Laundry Guy. He is a hoot and a holla, let me tell you. I had so much fun with him. He has a new book. This is his second book, and it's called House Love, A Joyful Guide to Cleaning, Organizing, and Loving the Home You're In. This is everything that I've ever wanted.
Okay, so I have never watched it. I'm gonna watch that show.
I'm obsessed with that show.
I'm gonna watch it.
I
was thinking about it. I'm like, there's a lot of stuff that I need to get out of things.
Yeah. You need to get out of it.
Like tomorrow, I have to go do laundry. I have a ton of my dog's blood in a blanket, and I'm like, I wonder what to do. I'm gonna bleach it because it's a white blanket.
No, you're not supposed to bleach blood.
What do you do?
You're supposed to. I think you're supposed to use OxyClean on blood.
I have that.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to bleach blood, and you're supposed to use cold water.
I thought you were supposed to use hot water.
I don't know about that. Well, there's only one way to know, and that's to read his first book.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna figure it out.
Look it up.
Even if there's no bleach, I'm sure you must use hot water. to have it like penetrated and to get it out.
I thought it said a blood stain.
I mean, here's the thing. It's probably set. The only thing is I just want to fade it a little bit. That's the best I could do. Maybe use borax. I have borax.
Okay. Blood is full of proteins, and when exposed to hot temperature, a protein will vibrate until it breaks bonds that hold together, causing the protein to clump. At that point, water loses the ability to wash them out, which is why you should always use cold water when cleaning blood.
Even if it's dry, like, does it matter?
Yes.
Because I feel like it's already dried and set in. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I think it's true though. I don't think you're supposed to ever heat blood. You can't cook the blood because then you make a roast beef.
I like boiled blood.
Okay, well, it's gonna be in your rug forever.
No, not in my rug, my blanket. But here's the thing: I could just get a new duvet. It's not a big deal.
No, I know, but still.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of blood, let's talk about Leah. She is so sad she missed the wedding, and this is why she's not credible. It's like, why are you being so condescending?
Yeah. Also,
she's like, I have a really hard time opening up, and I missed the wedding.
But you also had no reason to miss the wedding because you don't even have full custody of your kids.
She's poor.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. She is because she can't get a real estate license. Okay, she can't get a job, right? But here's the thing. She now dresses like a realtor.
I wrote down she is a fake businesswoman now.
Yes. She's wearing a sweater vest.
She is. Okay. This is, again, I've referenced this constantly.
Yeah.
She is Tom Green from Freddie Got Fingered when he's pretending he puts his dad's suit on to go for a job interview and he goes, I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
He takes the cordless phone from the house. He puts it in a briefcase and he pretends it's his business cell phone.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
That is Leah.
It's like, I see her in the sweater vest and I'm like, okay, here we go. Later we see her in a blazer and it's like, oh, okay, you really do think you're a realtor. You're playing realtor.
You're wearing high heels to get your dad into detox.
Right,
Shut up.
Right.
Those aren't detox heels.
No, that's not a detox blazer.
Oh, God. All right. So she is a waitress now. See, here's the thing. I respect it because it's like, good for you.
Yeah. Because it's like, hey, I got to support my kids. Good for you. Hell yeah.
So Victoria wants to talk to her in person about her dad.
Could Victoria be more gross?
No.
She's so gross.
Yeah.
She has like 100 kids now.
Yeah, she has a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of different kinds. Yeah. She has like some with Royer. You know what I think is so funny?
Yeah.
So this is really what happened with Royer. Royer's name is just Roger.
Yeah.
You just pronounce the Y in Espanol.
Yeah.
And they were spelling his name Royer.
Yes. Oh, I know.
And it's
I know.
So funny. Sorry, Royer.
She has 1 million kids with Royer. They've been together for 1 minute.
But she has like a whole bunch with another guy.
But Royer also has kids that live in Costa Rica.
Right. And her ex-husband also had kids.
No, I know. And
she was supposed to adopt them.
In the process of adopting.
I know. And then she was like, oh, just kidding. I'll just have new ones.
Like, I think she has like 4 of her own kids and now like 2 with Royer or something. I don't know.
So it's like very similar to how you just said, like, should I try to get the stains out of my duvet or should I just buy a new duvet?
Right.
She used hot water on the blood and she's like, you know what? I'll just buy a new
Amber
duvet.
too. That's what Amber's going to do. Yeah.
Amber is definitely buying a new duvet.
So now Leah hasn't seen her dad in like 10 years.
Yes.
He struggles with addiction because she says that I remember her saying she did it, like her dad gave her heroin when she had no drugs and that it had no effect on her. Thank God, because she's afraid that things would have even gotten more out of control for her. So, I mean, yeah, I can understand now that you're clean, not wanting to be around your dad. And you know what? Good for her for saying, hey, this is the first time she's like recognized really that she had an addiction. So it's like, good for you, finally.
She had an addiction and it can't be fixed.
It was fixed, though.
She had a baby sister in the mix. Sorry.
I know, it's a song. I got you.
It's not.
No, it's not?
No.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Her dad's in West Virginia. He wants to go to detox.
Okay.
He's at Victoria's house.
He broke my heart.
All the way. I cried.
That's when I cried.
But you know who did not cry? Leah, because she's like, here's the thing. Yeah. I have my Lip Sense matte lipstick on. She's like, I have on my real estate heels.
Yes.
And I have on my businesswoman blazer.
It's
and
like,
I'll
what
be
are you
damned
doing?
if you're gonna ruin my fucking business day.
It's like, it's so ridiculous. It's like, where are you going after detox?
She's like, I'll see you in 3 to 5 business days.
Oh God.
Wait, ask me again where I'm going.
Where are you going after detox?
It's none of your business.
Oh, Jesus. Shut
Oh.
up.
Okay, so his name is Gary too. Everyone's name is Gary.
Everyone's Gary. Uh-huh.
Okay, so Roger, real Roger, our Roger.
Yes.
His name is Gary. Anyway, that's an inside joke.
Oh, okay.
Leah's dad gets in her car and he starts crying.
Mm.
She hugs him like the coldest ice witch in the
I
world.
I know. It's like, this is the, you know what? You are standoffish for once in your life.
Yeah, this is the only time I've ever seen you be standoffish. Pretend it's Jason.
Right.
Pretend it's Jason. Pretend it's Jalen. Pretend it's any guy you've ever dated. Pretend it's Jeremy. Pretend it's Corey. Pretend it's every guy you've moved into your house.
Pretend it's the sonogram tech that lives in the house.
Wow.
But like, he starts crying. This breaks my heart.
Mhm.
He's like, I just want to be free of this. And then I'm like, oh,
Yep.
And you know what? That's all I want for him.
I know, me too. I hope this really works out.
Me too. That's all I want for him.
We're here for you, Gary.
Yep. Breaks my heart.
Even though you weren't here for us, we're here for you.
We're here for you.
Moving on to Cheyenne. Nothing's wrong.
Okay. Zach wants to be a fireman now.
Okay, wait, but I love this for Zach because Zach, all he's doing is continuing from the last episode,
Right.
And
he's gonna
so
be
he's like
EMT.
So she's like, okay, Zach, what have you done from the last episode?
Right.
And he's like, all right, well, I am seriously considering the different village people that I am gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, so I was thinking about being an EMT. Because then
you're a baker.
Right. a candlestick maker, a cop, a Native American, a biker, a construction worker, a cowboy, a sailor, a leather man in a harness. Did I say cowboy already?
Yeah. I would love for him to pick biker, and now he's just walking around in a leather vest, and it's like, well, this is what I do for a living. I'm a biker.
I already got the outfit.
That's so funny. It's like, yo, you fully married a guy that doesn't have a job. He just doesn't have a job.
He doesn't even know how to get a job. You know what he's starting with? He's starting with writing down this. Okay. Do you remember when you were in like grade school?
Uh-huh.
And we had like someone come into the class and they gave you like a fake paper with like 5 questions. And it's like, we're going to determine what your career is going to be.
Yes.
And you fill out the questionnaire and it's like, do you like to talk to people? Yes or no? Do you work well in groups with others? Yes or no?
Right.
You answer like 5 questions and they're like, no, well, you're going to be a teacher.
Right.
And you're like,
Tracey, you're going to be a cowboy.
No, you're going to be a leather biker. It's like, do you like whips and chains?
Right.
Like, yes, I do.
Yeah, actually, chains and whips excite me.
Wow.
Hello, Rihanna.
Wow.
There's a lot of song quoting in this episode.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I get it because I jumped into action. We'll talk about this more on BS, but I was a doctor this week.
Listen, I may be back, but I'm perfectly good at it, you know?
Okay, we really have to move on. Thank you. Zach says he wants to be a fireman / EMT or an electrician. So here's the thing. How old is Zach?
I mean, he's 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of trades. And now this isn't, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, okay. We know a lot of tradesmen.
Yeah.
Tons of them. They start when they're like 20.
So here's the thing. Matt became a fireman when he was 28, and I feel like that's
I'm talking about
late.
trades.
No, I know, but even like
but Matt was an EMT forever before that.
Well, that's the thing. Even Ferry, he's a sanitation worker. He retires in 5 years. He retires in 5 years.
I know, but he still started late too.
Right, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's he'll be retiring at like 50,
right?
And that's like late for a sanitation worker.
So I just feel like all these like plumbers, right? It's like they like started when they were 20. They were apprentices.
Yeah, my dad started at 19. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad too. And it's like you were an apprentice. You made no money for like 5 years.
Yes.
You had to like go to school like during work and all this stuff like Billy.
Yes.
You got to take all these certifications, blah, blah, blah. It's like, be an electrician? Like, Zach, you'll be an electrician when you're 50 by now.
Well, so that's the thing. It's like you're gonna have to, unless you know someone.
Zach, you're gonna have to work at Stop and Shop.
So the thing is, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, get going. Because you can be a manager at one of these places. Who cares?
You can go get cashier checkout number 3 at Ralph's.
I have a friend, Dennis, who was a very bad drug addict for years and years and years. And now he has been sober for, I think, like 7 years. His wife took him back. They have a child. Like, his life is wonderful. Yeah. He went back to school, and now he works at urgent care. I think he's like a phlebotomist. Ooh. And he did it like much later in life. And it's like, so you go to school. If you're gonna go to school for something achievable. Like, Zach is the type that'll be like, I'm gonna be a doctor.
Right. It's like,
be a doctor Zach, when you're 70. Right.
Zach, you should be a phlebotomist because you could use the lasers to find the veins.
Oh.
Okay, so they're gonna go meet with this fertility doctor.
This fertility doctor seemed a little drunk at first.
I mean, she was real.
Like, tell your kid to go lay down in the back.
So she's like, doesn't want to. Cheyenne wore clown pants.
Tracey, what the fuck were these? There was phrase on the side.
She wore clown pants.
I bet you they were like $400 pants too.
Yeah, but they were probably like, Zach's like, I want to be a cowboy. And Cheyenne's like, I want to be a clown. He's like, all right, let's dress as it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And clown pants on.
She dressed the part.
All right. So they talk about freezing her eggs. So they have to do the ultrasound. Right. And yada, yada, yada. She's like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to freeze your eggs. If you want to get pregnant in a few years, just get pregnant in a few years.
Right.
Okay.
The end.
Cheyenne says when they get home that she needs more, quote, stability in careers before she has a kid.
Yeah, you need a job?
She's like, yeah, I want my husband to have one job in his life.
That's the thing. It's
his
like
first job.
Because like she has Teen Mom and she podcasts.
And she has like a business and
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, she has a bunch of stuff, but also, does she have to be the sole breadwinner? What happens if one of you gets sick or something?
Zach.
Yeah.
Zach. You can't be a leather guy forever.
You cannot be a biker forever, Zach.
You're going to have to sometimes Native American, sometimes cowboy.
This is where he loses his credibility with me. Because I'm like, he's so
Butcher,
hot
baker,
until
candlestick
this.
maker. Let's go.
Also, did you like that they did one little tiny 10-second thing of Corey?
I know Corey and the kids.
But it's like, I love.
They put Maya in a downward dog position.
And she's in a velour suit. Could you die? She's so cute.
Okay. I have an idea for Zach's job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you watch those videos on TikTok where the guy cleans the cow's feet and like
that's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
I think that would be good for Zach.
They do it so fast sometimes. I'm like, you're going too fast. Like, how do you know you're not going to hurt it?
How do you know you're not going to hurt the cow?
You're going too fast.
You're
going so deep.
You're going so deep. Why buy the cow?
But you can get the milk for free.
Why buy the pig when you could get a little sausage?
Wow.
Wow.
Hide the tamale.
Wow.
Tracy.
Yeah.
I love those videos.
Yes, so do I.
Oh God, I love them so much.
Oh my God. When
they just feel like they go too fast.
They go too fast, but also when they find an infection, I'm like, it's okay. Just cut a little bit more. And then I'm like, oh, this is a big infection.
Oh, I don't watch the infection ones. I'm scared.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen one.
Oh, that's the only ones I see.
No, I see the rail ones, the regular ones.
Oh, no. I see when they find like a little black dot and then they keep scooping.
Uh-huh. What do they find?
Pus comes out and then they put medicine and then they have to glue a little block on the other part of the hoof so that part of the hoof can heal. And then, but I do like when they come back
and it's better.
And they're like, yeah, see, told you. Why doesn't Zach be a cow hoof doctor? It's like cowboy.
Times like this, I wish my dad was alive so I could ask him about this because he used to do that.
I know.
Yeah. It's like, I want to know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know.
All right. Well, speaking of cow hoof doctors, let's talk about Kate and Tyler.
Cow hoof doctors. Also, whatever happened to her horses? Does she have them?
Je ne sais. They probably fell in that gap between the deck and the pool.
I mean, I can't imagine what she's lost down there. That is the abyss.
All right. So she hasn't spoken to April since April got Michelob Ultra wasted at Carly's visit.
I mean, she got Michelob fucking Ultra wasted. It's like,
but also, yeah, but like no calories.
But also, you're a fool for bringing her. That's your own fault. That's your own fault.
No. I think Kate knows that.
Yeah, Yeah, it's like you brought her for childcare. You shouldn't have even brought your kids. It should have just been you and Tyler. The end.
Thank you.
How about just you and Tyler?
Thank you.
It's too confusing for the little kids.
It's very confusing for the little kids.
It's too confusing for them. I really think you should wait until they get older. And it should be her and Tyler should be a special thing for them.
Yes. Thank you.
Also, you wonder why Brandon and Teresa don't want to be around you guys? Not because of the OnlyFans.
It's because of the Bud Light.
Right. It's because you drink.
Jesus
you
doesn't
bring your
drink
mother
Bud
all
Light.
liquored up.
Jesus doesn't drink Bud Light. He doesn't.
No,
he's
he
an
doesn't.
Amstel Light kind of guy.
Amstel Light's so bitter.
I know, but Jesus likes it. It reminds him of where he came from.
I bet he likes Bass Ale too.
Why?
Bass Ale is pretty fucking bitter too.
Oh, no, he drinks Amstel though.
But I said, okay, what if the tap runs out? I bet he gets Bass.
He just drinks it in the bottle.
What if there's no more Amstel? What is he,
drinks
Kenny from Applebee's?
Jesus and Kenny are the same. Yes, Kenny the fisherman that used to sit in Applebee's.
Yeah.
Is the same as Jesus.
Now he sits at the Knights of Columbus every night drinking Amstel Lights.
Well, dream big.
Good for him, an upgrade,
Sorry,
right?
Kenny.
He's
Sorry,
probably
Kenny.
a Kiwanis now.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Well, I can't wait to get a tray of baked ziti and have a party in his hall.
Wow, Tracey.
Sorry.
Party in his hall. Everyone's coming.
God. Wow. All right. So Kate said that she'll allow, she's like, yeah, if my mom wanted to talk to the kids, she could talk to the kids. She's like, she has their iPad. She could video chat with them, whatever she wants.
She just doesn't.
Right. So I'm very confused on this. I cried, but I got confused as well.
The reason why I didn't cry for this is because I just feel like it was
coached.
These kids
yes.
Yes. That's why
I got confused.
Uh-huh.
So she's like, hey, do you miss grandma? And she's like, I miss grandma.
Right.
And she's like, do you know that grandma's a drunk? She's like, no, why is grandma drinking beer
in the bathtub?
She's like, Mommy, is that why she does that with her bang?
Oh, God.
And she's like, yeah, but you miss grandma, right? And she's like, I love grandma. And she's like, you
her,
don't like grandma, right? And she's like, I don't like grandma. She's mean and weird. She's like, do you want to talk to grandma? She's like, yes. And she's like, even though she's mean and weird and fell asleep in the bathtub and she drinks. And she's like, no, I don't want to ever talk to grandma. And it's like, wait, so what are we doing?
Well, that's how it goes. And then she's like, do you care if your dad wears a red thong in the kitchen? Like, no, I don't care. Your dad wears a red thong in the kitchen.
Is it gonna be in the bathtub? Is he gonna fall asleep?
Is it gonna be on the counter next to the Oreos? Why are we like this?
Oh God. Oh God.
Why are we like this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, why? But she does coach the kids. I'm glad that you said that too, because I thought the same thing.
I was crying, but then I was taking it back.
Right.
I would suck my tears all the way in. And then it was like,
you're like,
no,
wait a minute.
I'm like, wait. She just said she misses April, and then she said she's mean and weird and scared of her. She's like, she makes you feel scared, right? And she's like, well, now.
Right. Now that you said it, yeah.
She's like, you know that if she falls asleep in the bathtub, we could all die, right? And she's like, oh God. She's like, Mommy, why is Nicholas still 7 years old and I'm not?
Nicholas is forever 7 years old. He is on social media, still 7.
Okay. We did something very stupid a long time ago.
Yeah, tell the people.
Nicholas was like, I want to be on your podcast. And I'm like, yeah, he could be on the podcast. He's like 25.
Yeah.
And then we found out he's like 14.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, young. I can't. 911.
Yeah, we're like, we can't have you on the podcast.
911. My emergency is I'm scared of children.
Yeah, no. You're not credible.
You're too young.
You're
too young
way
for you, bro.
Too young. People would be like, what the hell is this?
Pretty funny. Well, we did a lot tonight.
We did the most tonight.
We did. I want you to follow the podcast. Okay. This is what you're going to do.
Do it.
Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter. Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram. Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. Now, just remember something. All of this that I'm saying is down there in the show notes. I made a little list for you so you can just reference what I do. Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates and everything podcast related, including our Patreon. We have all the stuff. Don't ask us, oh, do you guys cover Vanderpump Rules? Yes. Do you guys cover Jersey Shore. Yes. Do you guys cover The Single Life 90 Day Fiance? Yeah, of course we do. Do you have every season of Unexpected? Yeah, we do. Okay. So leave me alone. TraceyCarnazzo.com, TraceyCarnazzo.com, TraceyCarnazzo.com.
Bye forever.